Well, today we're going to deal with a really, really touchy subject here that most people really don't think about. Well, first and foremost, I always like to give praise and honor to the God of Israel, which is Jesus, of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Come on. Get that out of the way. And also, I'm going to give you the title also. The title is The Poor and the Needy. The poor and the needy. When I did this lesson, it cut me deep because so many people today look down at the poor. And so many people got to understand that who is poor. They don't realize if you got to go to work every day, you poor. Believe that. If you got to go to work, you are poor. So don't think in your mind that okay, because you got a little bitty, some money in your pocket, or you got some money in the bank or whatnot, you ain't poor. I'm a very bad news to you that's not true. But the way this world look down on poor people, like they the bottom of the scum of the earth. And God really looks at his poor people as a way for us to get in the kingdom. And what I mean by that is how we treat the poor, how we look at the poor, how we view them, how we take care of them. It's very important that you do the right thing according to the poor, because your salvation depends on it. And like I said, this thing checked me. I was like, man, I ain't doing enough in dealing with the poor and the needy. And we got to understand this. The churches today are telling us the reason why you are poor is because you're not giving enough. You're not putting enough money inside of the church. That's the only thing they can register of you being poor. And man, that's like maybe what, 10%, maybe 5% of what salvation is all about. It ain't about money. It ain't about gold, it ain't about silver, it ain't about all this stuff. It's about taking care of people that are poor. And the churches let you think, just because you give it, you're going to get money. It might not be money in your situation. It might be healing in your body. It might be anything that you're lacking. So if you want to get the blessing from God, you got to deal with the poor the right way and the needy. And this is what this lesson is all about. Because these are greedy dogs preachers. Yeah, I said they are dogs. Because they have left out the weightier matter of the law. Stuff that you're supposed to be dealing with and showing your members how to treat people. And I'm guilty of it too. Not doing more teaching on this. But we're going to get it today. Like I said, this lesson is the poor and the needy. We need to learn how to deal with them. We're going to turn to Matthew chapter 23 and verse 23. Because most people today really got their mind on these possessions, this money, this car, the clothes, and all this stuff. It's not about that at all. Well, hold weight with God, you better know something about this law and dealing with the poor. And we're just dealing with the subject about the poor and the needy right now. So let's look at Matthew chapter 23. We're going to look at verse 23. When you get it, brother, go ahead.
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Now you're talking about the preachers here. Scribes and Pharisees, people that stand in the spot I'm standing in. Go ahead.
For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cunning, and have omitted the weightier matter of the law.
He said, you worry about paying tithes to mint, anise, all these precious things that they have, you worry about that. You worry, like most of the churches, they worry about money. They ain't worried about the people, they worry about the money. He said, you have omitted the weightier matters of the law. Omitted, you have left it out. Will hold weight with God. What opens God's ears. You ain't even worried about that. Dealing with the poor the right way. Dealing with the needy the right way. Go ahead.
and have omitted the weightier matter of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone.
He said, you're dealing with judgment, mercy, and faith. He said, these things you should have taught on. How you judge the poor. How you give mercy to the poor and the needy. How you deal with them. But you omitted that part.
That's right.
You looking at what person driving. You looking at how much money they put in the plate. You looking at all these things that don't even mean nothing to God. This merchandise. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to have them things, but that's not what God looking at you for.
Come on.
To get salvation.
Come on. Amen.
He said, you left this undone. Go ahead.
Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel.
What do you mean by you straining at that? You looking at, oh man, look what she got on. Look what he got on. Look how much money he got. That's straining at a gnat. That's small.
That's
when
right.
you looking at a gnat and you got this big, go ahead and read the finish that. You blind guy, go ahead.
You blind guide, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel.
You swallow a camel, meaning that you're straining at these small things in God's eye, which is this money. And the big thing is how to deal with the poor and needy and taking care of them. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 56. These preachers got to preach this, man. And we're going to learn a valuable lesson in this lesson, how we should treat the poor. They're going to check you real good now. You're going to find out you ain't doing enough. Because I'm find out I ain't doing enough. I'm not doing enough. And I was looking at it the wrong way. That's why we need this book, man. We need this book to make sure we are guided the right way. And these preachers not reading this book. You got to read, you got to deal with the poor the right way. But these cats are so blind, they're like some dogs. Isaiah 56 and verse 10. Go ahead.
His watchmen are blind. They are ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
He said his watchmen. Know what the watchmen are? The preachers, the ministers. If you're a Christian, you're a watchman. If you call yourself professing Christ, you're supposed to watch over the people. Make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. But mainly, he's talking about the preachers right here. He said all of them are blind. They are greedy dogs. That's all they look at the prosperity ministries inside these churches now. That's all they worried about is the money. They ain't worried about the poor. They trying to see how much money you giving so we can respect you on that. Put some respect on my name because I give $10,000 to the church. Put some respect on my name because if it weren't for me, y'all wouldn't have the lights on. And they catering to these people instead of catering to the poor and the needy. Go ahead.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
He's still calling these preachers greedy dogs. They can never have enough. You got what? You got a car. What you need 6 cars for? You can fly on Delta. What you need a jet for? No, I can't fly with them. I got to make sure I'm comfortable. I got to bring the word of God. What's wrong with you flying on Delta? Sitting in coach? Nothing. But you are oppressing the people inside the church and telling them, hey, I need more money. Your pastor got to look like he got some money so he can draw people in. That is not the way God wants us to do it. He wants you to sit with the common people. When Jesus was portrayed, guess what? They didn't know who he was until Judas came up there and kissed him on the cheek. Why? Because he looked just like his brothers.
Come on.
But at this day and time, you'll know what the preacher looked like. You'll know who got the money. Look at the one pulling up in the Cadillac. Ain't nothing wrong with those possessions, but when you're getting it wrongfully, by oppressing your members, by giving, that's all your ministry about. Read verse 11 again, go ahead.
Yea, they are greedy dogs,
Yes, sir.
which can never have enough. If they are shepherds that cannot understand.
And they dumb according to the scriptures. Very dumb. Tell them that the whole law is done away with. All you got to do is pray over that pork and God will clean it up. You dumb. You're a greedy, dumb dog if you telling your members that. You ain't got to worry about the Sabbath day. Just choose you a Sabbath. Choose you a day of rest. You a dumb preacher. This is how God knows who is his, by the person that followed his law. Go ahead.
They all look to their own way.
Yes, sir.
Everyone for his gain from his quarter.
From his what? Gain.
That's right.
From his quarter. They look and see how they can get this money, get this bread. They looking to see how they can make their house bigger, their cars better. All this. They looking at the poor. They looking at the needy. They looking toward their way. God can't stand this. But listen what they do after they get this bread. Go ahead.
Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
We're going to run the same game the next Sunday.
That's right.
We're going to get them hyped. We're going to get them with the praise dancing. We're going to get them with the choir. We're going to get the music going. We're going to feed them good, and they're going to keep coming. They're going to keep putting bread in this plate. Ain't teaching them nothing about salvation. Nothing. Let's go to Luke chapter 6. Now let's get to this poor need. Let's see how Jesus looks at the poor. Luke chapter 6. I'm believing you're going to get checked because I got checked. Let's see how Jesus looked at the poor. And also the rich. Be careful you want all these riches now. Luke chapter 6, verse 20. We're dealing with the poor and needy, how we deal with them. And most of all, how you deal with yourself. Because all my people poor, including me. I got to go to work. If you ain't got to go to work, you rich. If you got to go to work, you in this class. Poor. People get this thing twisted, think they got so much. You ain't got nothing. Stay out of work of mine and see where you at. Be out your house. Go ahead, verse 20.
And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said,
Yes, sir.
Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of God.
So meaning to tell me, he looking at the poor that deep? Blessed be the poor, because the kingdom is yours. Because he know how Israel, especially Israel, is in the poor situation it is now. These folk making laws to keep us down. You don't need jobs? How you make too much money and you got to pay the government back money? You work them out, but they telling you on your W-2, oh, you made too much money. You got to pay the IRS back. What? I'm barely making it. Why? Because they want to keep you at that level of being poor. They don't want to help you. And God is not, God, that's why I tell people, this system right here is the devil's system. Yes. God's system do not work like this. Yes. He helps the poor. We're going to find this out. He said, bless ye the poor, for the kingdom is yours. Go ahead.
Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. And
we show weeping as a nation. Stop looking at just your family. Oh, my family good, I ain't weeping. Look at your other brothers and sisters who getting shot and killed in the street, locked up for nothing. Stop looking at it in this tunnel vision. He's talking about a nation of people. That's us. We being hungry, distressed, in all this land. Go ahead.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you.
Yes, sir.
And when they shall separate you from their company, and shall report you, cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
Yes, sir. You ain't got very many friends once you start teaching this book. Go ahead. You ain't got very many friends when you start teaching this book. And people got to understand that, because find yourself with a bunch of friends, you ain't teaching enough about this book at all. You got to make sure you're teaching the Word of God so that God can see you as one of His. One of His. And when you teaching this book the right way, believe me, these folk gonna get away from you. You nutso. But if you want to be friends, to have friends to be like, hey, you'll have a bunch of them if you ain't teaching His Word. We're dealing with the poor and needy. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy.
Yes, sir.
For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
But woe unto you that are rich,
Be careful.
for ye,
Hold on. He said, woe unto you that are rich. I'm here to say there ain't none of y'all. None of y'all. Ain't none of y'all. Ain't very few of our people got riches. He said, be careful. Don't let the riches fool you like you something. And you start looking down on people. And our people think we rich because we got to do an income tax check. And these folks going crazy right about now. We call that Negro rich. He said, woe unto the rich. Go ahead.
for ye have received your constellation.
See, what they don't understand is the riches they have now, the life they live now, so fun. They got everything they can wish of. He said that's your heaven right there, because you're going to hell once I come, because you ain't did what you're supposed to do with the money. You ain't help nobody. You oppress the poor. You're gonna find out this lesson. Go ahead.
Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Yes, sir, because it's going to be a time and place where we going to be on top, the poor. Go ahead.
Woe unto you, when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
So you got to be careful when people say, oh, yeah, man, speaking well of you. So what I mean by speaking well of you, like, hey, you doing just right in everybody's eyes. No. If you tell this book about this swine, or about the Sabbath day, about the holy day, they're going to look at you like you crazy. They ain't going to speak well of you. They're not. Go ahead.
But I say unto you which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you.
That's a tough pill to swallow. Love somebody who hates you, love somebody that love the enemy that don't care nothing about you. We ain't talking about no feeling emotion love. If you're hungry, give me something to eat. If you need clothes, put some clothes on your back. This is what you do with the poor and the needy. Because whether you believe it or not, the poor and needy, them some of the most ungrateful people in the world. They don't even, you give them stuff, they don't even appreciate it. You see that a lot, but that's not for you to get in your feelings and say, oh, man, he appreciate it, I ain't doing it. No, you looking at God. God the one told you to do that. He gonna bless you, but you looking at, oh, that's you. I'm gonna bow down and worship you because you failed. That's right. Oh, you did your job. Move on. Stop trying to be a lord of a person. Go ahead.
Verse 28. Bless them that curse you.
Yes, sir.
Pray for them which despitefully use you.
Yes, sir. You know people despitefully use you. Despitefully. You know, they come up and say, hey man, I need $2 so I can give you a chicken box. You know, Joe finna go get him a Colt 45. He despitefully use you. These are the poor people. Let's pray for them. Bless them. Keep it going. Here, take it, man. Go ahead. $2 ain't hurt you. $1 ain't hurt you. Go ahead.
And unto him that smit thee on the one cheek.
Smite thee. That
Right.
means slap the taste out your mouth. Go ahead.
On the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away thy cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also.
I'm still working on that part. But the thing is, he said, if somebody slap you, hey, offer the other cheek. Slap that one too. Somebody steal something from you, hey, steal your hat, give them your coat. You know, these needy people steal because a lot of them don't have food, a lot of them have things. A lot of them, but I ain't talking about the ones just doing it just because. Because they got this sinful nature on them. But some of them steal them to eat. Go ahead.
30. Give to every man that acts of thee, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again.
He said, give it to him that ask of thee. And him that taketh away thy goods, ask him not again. If you give something to him, don't ask him for it back. Yeah, man, go ahead. Now, if he offer to pay it back to you, fine. If he don't, keep pushing. This is the MO. This is how you're supposed to act. Not like, oh man, you gonna be $10, man. Man, that's 7 years ago. You still worry about them $10? And some people got this stuff deeply enrooted in them. Going to the grave with it. Go ahead.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them also likewise.
How you want to be treated? Treat them the same way. Go ahead.
For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them.
Don't sit up there and just help people that you love all the time. Go help somebody that don't love you. Go help them. Go ahead.
And if ye do good to them which do good to you, what thank have ye? For sinners also do even the same.
See what it said here? Hey, sinners do the same thing. They love the ones that love them, give them money, give them all possession, everything because they love them. But if you do it because, this mic and stuff, if you do it just because you want to help them and you ain't looking for nothing in return, that's what God sees. You are maturing in this gospel. Test it. Read that over again, that last one.
33.
Uh-huh.
And if ye do good to them which do good to you, what thank have ye? For sinners also do even the same.
That's it, man. You're gonna do good to people who do good to you. That is not how you mature in the gospel. That's not how you mature.
That's right.
He said sinners do that. How you are different from them. Go ahead.
That's right. And if you lend to them of whom ye hope to receive, what thanks have ye? For sinners also lend to sinners to receive as much gain.
You don't just sit up there and lend to people because, oh, I know I'm going to get my money back from him. I give it to them. No, go give it to people who you know ain't going to give it back to you. It's tough pill to swallow for some people. They don't want to give nothing. They clench fists. And God said, look, if you give that, I can open up many doorways for you, but you so hold on to the $2 or $3 that that man asked you for.
That's right.
Just hold on to it. Give it. It'll be given to you. Go ahead.
But love ye your enemies and do good and lend, hoping for nothing again.
He said, hoping for nothing. Lend it to him. Folk hoping for a little small change. Give it to him. Go ahead.
And your reward shall be great.
That's what I want. You should want that. But you strained at the neck. I gave it to $1 yesterday. He should be cool. What's $1? How he gonna feed himself off $1? The man said, I'm hungry today, man. That ain't last. And you gotta realize a lot of times you got to be make sure the poor and needy are sufficient when you dealing with them. Make sure they have. Go ahead.
And ye shall be the children of the highest.
Be the what?
The children of the highest.
You at the high. You high on God's list. You do your own process of elimination and find out where you at now. Many of us are very low on the list. They don't want to do nothing for nobody. They don't want to help them. They run away from them every time they see them coming. Oh man, here you go. I ain't going over that. Let's go today. And God's going to tell you, going to show you the lesson. You should run to them. Hey man, what's going on? What you need? You should run to them. That's why some of us don't have what we have. Because we holding stuff so tight. Go ahead, I'm going to show you.
For he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil.
See? That's the MO of a good Christian. You are kind to the unthankful. Somebody can't take your food and money and then go right up there to the store and drink it up. And see you and say, what's up, bro? And like, man, I remember I was dealing with this lady. I saw her 3 times in a day. She was telling me, I need some money so I go see my daughter. She's in Camilla somewhere. We need some money for some gas. So I said, lady, you sure about that? I said, well, go on over to the store and I'll be up there to pump some gas. So we saw her going up there to the store. She just rolled right on out and kept riding. She didn't even go to the store. So the next day I seen her at Goodwill. She gave me the same line. I said, lady, do you know you just told me this yesterday? She was like, oh, okay. And then she went to the next man. Then late on that night, we went to the movie, I saw her again. And I told her the same thing, just go up to the gas station, we'll get you some gas. And what God said right here, to the unthankful, said, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. This is the MO we supposed to have. Being kind to them. Be kind to them no matter what. Go ahead.
Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful.
And you know this. Many times you've been playing on that cell phone, you look up, you almost hit that car. Merciful. But we don't see that. Many times you were late because you couldn't find your keys, and you ran down the road, if you was on time, you ran into that wreck. Merciful. You don't see that. Many times I did that in a wreck right down the road. If I was on time, I probably ran right into it. Merciful. God is working all this stuff for our benefit, but we don't see it. Now let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 15:1. Let me show y'all how God wants us to be merciful, how he wants us to deal with the poor. Going to the law. Deuteronomy 15:1. And believe me, this is right here we're going to get you in the kingdom. I'm telling you, I was checking myself. I said, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. Let me show you how God wants us to be merciful to the poor and needy. If the world was set up on this system, the poor would be okay. They won't be out here just, just asking over and over and over again because they don't have enough. They call it inflation. That's another word for slavery. I want to keep you in your slave mode. When I was a little boy, you was a little boy, a can of soda, what, 25 cents? You probably 5 cents. Man, if we got a can of soda now, you pay almost $1. They want to make sure that they keep the poor down. They don't want them up where they are. They want to make sure they keep them down. And this system right here, God designed for his people to teach the nation they can win away from it. This is how he tell you to deal with the poor. Verse 1, Deuteronomy 15:1. Go ahead.
At the end of every 7 years, thou shalt make a release.
See, most people understand, on them credit reports, a lot of times, at the 7 years, they would release that. Release the debt of the creditors. Some of them. But they ain't releasing no student loan. They ain't releasing doctor bills and all this stuff. They ain't releasing none of that. This is how God said, in the 7 years, you should supposed to release that debt. To put them back on right standing. At the most, you're supposed to have somebody in debt 6 years. At the most. But how many years is your house loan? 30? 30 years to pay off $50,000. You know how many times you've paid that for the house? 3 to 4 times. 30 years. They give you a car, same price for 6 years. Why? Because that don't mean nothing. And they say, well, the car gonna tear up. You're gonna get rid of that in probably about 17 years. But that house, they can always come back and get you. But anyway, this is how God tells Israel to run their debt system. Go ahead.
And this is the manner of the release.
Mm-hmm.
Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it.
Mm-hmm.
He shall not exact it of his neighbor
Mm-hmm.
or of his brother, because it is called the Lord's release.
So every 7 years, you're supposed to release that debt from your brother. Release it. Let it ride. But do we do that? No. That just still owe me $20.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Of a foreigner, thou mayest exact it again.
Mm-hmm.
But that which is thine with thy brother, thine hand shall release.
See, what God was telling them, well, a foreigner, somebody another Israel, you can exact it again. But with your brother, you're not supposed to do that. The ones that believe in like you believe, come to you and ask you, hey man, borrow $20. I'll pay you back next week. But you know what we say? Okay. But you got to give me some interest. You borrow 20 today, I got to get 40 next week. Usury. That is not what you're supposed to do. If he don't pay it back, let it ride. After 7 years, you're supposed to be forgot about it. Release it. This is how he tells us to do it and the governments too, but the government have left this.
Oh,
They don't care nothing about people at all. Go ahead.
Save when there shall be no poor among you,
See, you said, save that there shall be no poor among you.
for the Lord shall greatly bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it.
Because when you release the debt, within that 7 years, everybody starts on the same even playing field. Now they're getting back up the rights to your